beginning of Stereoscope, it's an optic lens that you see through, and then you get to see an image, two images, and then it kind of combines into one, into more like almost like a 3D format. It gives a little more depth into an image, like a 2D image. I thought it kind of fit into what we are pursuing in coffee, is giving something that feels a little more 2D and giving a little more depth into it. I was 16 years old. It's been 17 years since I started, yeah, and I still love it since day one. I never had a day where I felt like, it felt like a job. The part that I really love about coffee is that it kind of combines art and science. You never stop learning. But what kind of intrigued me to pursue deeper was there was a day when I was just working by myself, and then some barista came in and then made a really bad comment about the coffee that I made. He was like, "This is one of the worst coffee I've ever had in my life." And that kind of set me up. I was like, "Hey, like what is there more to do?" And then I started digging deeper into, what makes this better. The reason why I got into our first location was because I was managing a shop nearby, and then the owner decided to sell the property. It left us kind of hanging, me and all my employees that I trained in coffee. Seeing them kind of being left hanging without any guidance in coffee, I decided to stick around in town and then kind of start a new company with them, and that's how Stereoscope kind of came to be. The reason why we focus really a lot on customer service is because it's really what kind of starts everyone's day, And I hate to be the person that ruins other people's day. I feel like it's something we should kind of be more mindful of. That's why we prioritize service. Not because quality doesn't matter, but because quality itself comes from the beans. We believe that what we can really focus on here is customer service. I am a Q grader, which I'm licensed to grade green beans. I pick and choose all the coffees that we want to serve at our shops. And we only choose high quality beans that are 87.5 and above. I already know what they're supposed to taste like. So when I roast, I make sure I utilize all my senses to make it as close to what these coffees are supposed to be like. Each shop have different aesthetics. We want to be mindful of where we're opening shops. It kind of fits into the demographics. Echo Park, if you notice the space, it's all raw materials. It's about honoring that mentality of just being a little more in tune with nature, a little bit more mindful of the environment. Newport Beach location, we're catering to a little bit more higher profile clienteles, and even the office spaces are high profile. So we wanted to make sure that it kind of fits into what their lifestyle is like, and that's why you use marble, and it's a reminiscence of the Renaissance period using 3D images on top. So it's kind of modernizing and kind of fitting into our style. We put a lot of hard work into what we do, and even our baristas, they stay after hours to train further. And it's just not from our shop alone, but even starting from where coffee comes from. It's an year worth of work that goes into harvesting. I feel like that needs to really get highlighted. It's almost like putting a value into something, If you don't know what it's worth, why would you want to pay that price? And I feel like that's where our industry should be headed towards, making sure everybody knows the work behind, coffee. to even say, okay, I don't mind paying $5, $6 for this cup of coffee. And that's where everyone's goal is a singular thing where people come in and be able to appreciate that with the customer service and education.